knocks it through.
Top of the key, back to the iron for Levine. MKG over to Marvin. Now Kemba with a touch. This Chris Dunn is a good defender for a younger player. And a foul, Felicio with the block on Kemba.
Yeah, that's what Chris Dunn came into the league with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tough, physical guard with good size, good defensive skills, but he's improved offensively because he's had free reign now to do what he wants on the floor because he plays so much D. Goldberg gives him opportunity to show his offensive skills.
Go to HornetsFanShop.com to shop now during the broadcast for all new Hornets gear, including the item of tonight's game, a men's Majestic Heather Charcoal Tech Patch Full Zip Hoodie. A special offer of free shipping with your purchase. Get this limited time special offer of free shipping with your purchase tonight. That's pretty cool. It's the men's Majestic Heather Charcoal Tech Patch Full Zip Hoodie.
I got a picture of that, yeah.
Kemba makes one, misses the second. That means his streak of 15 straight. Zach LaVine, his first bucket.
Zach LaVine showing his athleticism there. He saw the White Howard in front quickly off the glass.
Kemba, angry at himself. He had just missed his first free throw in 2 weeks. Had made 17 in a row. This time it's a 3.
Dunn just getting all caught up on that screen. He tried to go under, and Dwight Howard just funneled him right to the rim and left Kemba wide open.
Felicio this time walled off by Dwight. Markkanen from the elbow. Caught in no man's land. Stolen by MKG. Now MKG wants to post up Levine. Batum. Markkanen. Shot clock does reset. Levine buries it. Second field goal for Zach LaVine. He was a one and done out of UCLA. Grew up in the Seattle, Washington area.
Yeah, and his offense has really improved as well since early in his career. He's able to get his own shot.
Oh, speaking of getting your own shot, another 3 for Kemba.
Hornets are getting whatever they want on the offensive end of the floor, and they're getting it quickly.
Dunn, Felicio, Markkanen. Markkanen, that rare 7-footer that was in the skills challenge All-Star weekend out in LA.
That's got to be a good sign for Markkanen. He has been really struggling from the arc. It's good for him to see one go through early.
White behind the defense, and Nick finds it every single time. There's some real synergy going on there.
Yeah, Nick Batum, since the All-Star break, he is real. Pass first shooting guard, and they're very rare in the association.
Levine, offensive rebound. Blocked by Batum. Kemba, top of the key.
You surprised he's that wide open. Everybody on the Bulls left the basketball.
And Levine is fouled by MKG.
Well, both centers are 3 of 3 because they're getting high percentage shots. Dwight Howard spins off the Bulls center. Nick Batum says, you spin, I'll throw it. You catch it and finish it yourself.
With racing, NASCAR, I love driving very fast. So I'm going to go with that.
Baseball. Third base.
What's up, Hornet fans? Papa John's is now serving brownies, and you can pick them up right here at the Hive in the concession, so we might as well hook a whole row up. I'm in section 105, row G, and we're giving the entire row Papa John brownies. Give it up for them, fans. All right, Jacinda, what you got going on?
Man, it's all about the hookups, man. I'm about a hookup. This is your fan shop item of the night. It's your short sleeve hoodie. It has the classic logo. We're modeling it here for you. It's usually 50 bucks, but tonight it's yours for $25. So stop by the fan shop to get hooked up tonight with your fan shop item of the night. 25 bucks, that's it. This is pretty dope. It's Jacinda for Hive TV.
I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Turn them digits. I pull it with a lemon. Not 'cause she ain't living. It's just your ass get acidic. And this ain't a scrimmage. We ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. And by the business. Like yours, but you're renting. Wave hello to the top. The bay wrong guy. Tell the paparazzi get the lens right. Got the window down top on top. Got the hazard on the doom fire. You can catch me. In the new LaFerrari, and the truck behind me got on.
Так, стратегия такова, что ставить первую четверть победу аутсайдера. Если она не проходит во второй четверти.
Hornets basketball, Hornets up by 3 over the Bulls, showing you Dwight Howard, because if you were watching national NBA basketball, you may have seen Chris Bosh, formerly of the Miami Heat, and friends with Dwight Howard, issue him a special challenge. Here's the quote from Chris Bosh. He's got the talent, he's got that ability that nobody else in the world has, and he's that kind of guy that can take a team like that into the playoffs. Go ahead and make it happen. That was his personal challenge to Dwight Howard. Well, I spoke with Dwight just moments before the game, and I asked him his response to that, or at least his reaction, and to my surprise, he was unaware of the comments that Chris Bosh made. So I had to explain the comments, and of course that they were always meant in a positive and encouraging manner. He was very surprised. He said that it was cool. He said, in fact, they had the same trainer, and also that they used to be very close friends. They kind of drifted apart, as friends sometimes do. So I'm wondering, guys, if this may have been a sort of an olive branch extended to Dwight Howard. I asked Dwight that same question, and he kind of raised his eyebrows, and he said, I don't know, but it's cool. So we'll see.
Good stuff. Thank you, Stephanie. Dwight Howard has played inspired basketball over the last couple of weeks. After that timeout, that was a 5-second violation. Bulls couldn't get it in time. We do have a change to tell you about. MKG out of the game. He's replaced by Jeremy Lamb. And one last bit of housekeeping. With the rebounds already today, Dwight has 2 of them. Oh, a block shot by Dwight. Felicio gets the bucket. Dwight has now officially moved into 17th all-time in the NBA's rebounding list. He had been tied with the great St. Louis Hawk, Bob Pettit. Next in the crosshairs is Jerry Lucas, former New York Knick, who has also memorized the entire Manhattan football. Jeremy Lamb up and through into the game for all of a minute, and he's got himself a 3-ball. Hornets leading Chicago 19-15. Under 5 minutes to play, first quarter.
See if we can take a look at what happened to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist fighting over the screen, and right there you see him grab the left hamstring. And sometimes that's all it takes to get a strain, a pull, a tweak. And you got to jump on that hamstring before it gets any worse. And that's something that could nag because you really don't know how it's feeling. You have to go out and kind of test it. So you got to get that treated, take care of so it doesn't get any worse. It's going to need him if he's able to come on this road trip. He's got some tough perimeter players.
Chris Dunn with the up and in. And Boston's got those young guns in Tatum and Brown. Philadelphia, we haven't seen them all season long, but they're going to be a force. And then, of course, DeMar DeRozan, who is always MKG's responsibility when we're up in Toronto. Marvin Williams up and down. Marvin's perfect 2 for 2, 5 points in 8 minutes.
Austin had a laugher last night against Memphis. The score was closer than the game really was.
Denzel Valentine in the game for Chicago. Second-year pro from Michigan State. This is Valentine. Has to fire on the baseline, and it's short. Still, it's been Dwight Howard. It's been Marvin Williams again in this first quarter. They've got 11 of the Hornets' 21 points. And Nick Batum, he's got 4 assists. There's an assist for Nick. Oh, it would have been an assist and a bucket for Marvin Williams, and Marvin missed the layup. Levine. Saved by Marvin.
Those are tough shots for a team, especially that's struggling, a team playing on the road. Quick three. You're bailing out the defense on the other team, playing right to the hands of the Hornets.
Batum to Howard. Howard just can't get it to fall.
It's a little too strong.
Dunn misfires. Dunn was a world beater in the 2 wins for Chicago over the Hornets earlier this season. Marvin continues to shine. Hits the long distance jumper. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc.
Nick does such a good job of just getting the defense to relax as he walks the ball up the floor. This is what happened. Nick with a nice pass. Marvin, a bouncy 3.
Definitely want to stop by tonight, and this is why. We have our new era item of the night. Boom, I'm rocking it. Isn't it kind of cute? It's usually $28, but tonight it's 18 bucks. That's it. We have tons of different sizes, so you can pick up one for you, one for the kids. Everyone will be happy. The new era item of the night will only be here at the new era kiosk right outside section 101, but still tons of new era merchandise at the fan shop, so you can stop by there too by post-game. I'm Jacinda for Hive TV.
This t-shirt, because it's t-shirt time. Get up out of your seat and make some noise if you want a Hornets t-shirt courtesy of Spectrum. Come on, fans, get loud if you want a t-shirt.
Charlotte Hornets basketball is brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. The tools you want, you got it. And by CPI Security. Hornets off to a great start. They're playing this first quarter like they've been playing their last 4 games. Already 5 of 8 shooting 3-pointers, while limiting the Bulls to just 1 made 3-pointer through the first 9 minutes. Take a look at our 4 keys to the game, Del Curry.
What you said, Eric, that's a good trend. I'm going to stick with trending. You're 4-0. And why? Because your scoring is up, your defense is locking down, and your bench has been outstanding. Continue to trend upward, and it showed well. You've averaged 14 made threes since the All-Star break. Continue to look for those threes and knock them down. And so far, you have done that 5 of 8 in this first quarter alone from behind the arc.
Veteran official Kenny Maurer asking for an official's timeout to get everyone situated. It is Chicago ball with a full 24 seconds on the shot clock. Changes for both sides. Bobby Portis into the game for Chicago, along with former Charlotte guy Noah Vonleh. There's Noah Vonleh, now on his 3rd team. Was with Portland earlier in this year. Hornets bring in Chicago guy Frank Kaminsky. Frank has played very well post All-Star break.
He's going to have to be physical against Bobby Portis. He's looking to score the basketball. And then with our guy Vonleh, just keep a body on him, keep him off the offensive glass.
Kemba slides past Dunn. Good late contest by Nwaba. And Frank fouls Nwaba. Let's check in with Stephanie Reddy. Stephanie.
Hey guys, unfortunately I don't have good news. The latest on MKG is he will not return to action tonight with a left hamstring strain.
Wow, that's an early decision for him to be definitively out for the rest of the game, Del.
It really is. And my concern about going forward, I don't think so much this game, but going forward on the road trip, how and if, when will he be able to participate? It did not look good. It looked like he was really bothered going back to that locker room. And tomorrow will be when you can really tell the significance of the injury.
Is Steve Clifford thinking about extending minutes for the guys that are normally in the rotation, or possibly bringing someone into the game who normally isn't in the rotation?
I think he'll extend the minutes. Jeremy Lamb will get maybe a few more minutes. Travion Graham is a guy who may get more minutes because of that injury, with his defensive prowess as well, and able to stretch the floor, knocking down the threes. And you know he's going to be ready. And you can also slide Nick over to the 3, depending on the matchups.
Noah Vonleh gets to the rim. Noah Vonleh actually leaving Charlotte in the trade that brought Nick Batum here to town.
That's right.
It was Vonleh and Gerald Henderson being shipped out to Portland in exchange for Batum. Michael Carter-Williams into the game, misses his first effort. MCW, a Chicago Bull season ago. And a carrying of the basketball. Maybe Bobby Portis trying to do too much.
Yeah, he won the DHO dribble handoff to Payne, but Payne decided to just kind of bow out and forced Portis to discontinue his dribble. Oh.
Miscommunication. Normally it's Nick Batum throwing the pass to Cody Zeller. This time it's Cody misfiring in his pass to Nick Batum. Hornets leading by 3. Cameron Payne into the game to run the point for Chicago. Payne's another one of these guys that the Bulls are just trying to figure out what they have in him. Nwaba with a 3-pointer now.
Payne had a foot injury. Starting the season, really had that, I think, in OKC as well. Yeah, he was starting to play well in OKC before he did get injured. A lot of energy playing behind Russell Westbrook. So the Bulls have a lot of young guys they're evaluating to see who's going to be with them going forward. They have some good pieces, good young players. Value in some good players.
Final half minute of our first quarter. Payne. It's a 9-0 run for the visitors.
MCW kind of gave up there. He thought Payne was going to kick that ball back out to Portis along the 3-point line. A little hesitation froze MCW.
Lamb off the window. Pretty move.
A little unorthodox there for Lamb. I think he might have lost his dribble and kind of shot that one off the wrong foot, but leading scorer in the Eastern Conference off the bench is doing what he does best. Put it in the hole. 2 of 2.
Chicago's gone on a nice spurt here, tail end of the first quarter. Denzel Valentine buries a triple. Still time on the clock. The Hornets hurry. MCW. That's a 3. And that's the way the first quarter ends.